Last time on Five Guys versus the Dungeon Z.
Killing her and leaving with a horn, magical horn. An attack had just occurred. From there, they moved all the refugees out of the city, way to the Temple of Sextus, where they are seeking help for the baby giant. On their way there, they stopped at a traveling merchant's guild to grab some rest, and that's where we start now. Everybody waking up.
Dolan Red Belly.
Riser Green Dew.
Yoko Flog.
Elias Lactose.
Donar's missing.
Immediately search
Yeah.
for the horn.
Do I still have the horn on my person?
You reach for your neck, and it is gone.
I'm
Jesus fucking Christ.
off myself. Why? Every time.
Does a corpse suddenly animate itself?
Maybe he's just that badass. Then a loud horn bellows from the woods.
Oh, fuck.
People seem startled. You see all of the refugees start quickly packing up. You'll see a giant tree flying towards y'all quickly, flung at y'all by what seems to be a giant with this similar chains to the baby giant that y'all saw pulsating with blue. On top his back, y'all see Donar. I need help! My mom!
Yoko's gonna try to help the refugees.
I can cast an illusion to make it look like we're here. What I want you guys to do is to try to get as many people out of here as possible.
Leave unnecessary stuff behind, just like getting cards and go. I'm going to turn around real quick and quickly cast, where is it? Hunter's Mark on Donar.
So y'all get everybody up to Savage's limousine caravan. So y'all pass through the woods, losing sight of them. Y'all get closer to the village. Y'all approach the town's walls. Standing out front is this tiefling.
Riser sees him and just kind of calls out, Archie!
Hello, my boy. Have you been safe?
Not particularly. Can you get me to the tallest point in the temple real quick? I need to check. I casted a spell on him. I need to see if he followed us.
Archie proceeds to take y'all into the sanctuary, the temple. Y'all go to the very top. Take this spyglass.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
You can actually see the giant towering over the trees in the far, far distance. They seem to be going the wrong way, but they are absolutely tearing up the forest. Dolan, Elias and Riser meet you at the door.
How'd it go?
Fine, we did lose Donar. But he is tearing the fuck up out of the forest, so we're gonna have to either send out, a task team from here, whether a task force of the Rangers, I would guess, or us. I don't really know. They don't know what the plan is yet, but we did, for now at least, we lost Donar.
Riser, you think of other people that are qualified, specifically as a ranger of Sextus, and you remember there's one person. He is currently on lifeguard duty at the water park. It is Lyndon Puddlepit. Not Lyndon, Landon, my bad.
I can't believe you do that.
You'll notice him as y'all are walking up the water slide. He has these thick mutton chops. He looks over. Riser, are you having issues yet again?
Fucking situation here, man. That horn that everybody was freaking out about. Now, that horn has fallen into the hands of who I have gathered to be a complete fucking idiot, who is on the back of a 60-foot giant right now, tearing up the entire fucking forest. But I know we're going to need some kind of task force.
So what seems to be the question is, who put the chains on the giants? I have to think. He closes the gates on the water slide and crosses his legs and sits upon the slide and slowly slides down. Landon and Elias make it down the water slide. Y'all convene near the bank. Come on, Eliza.
Aw, guys, I miss Frumpy.
Y'all follow him to the chapel. He knocks 3 times and gets no answer. Hello? Archie? Knock, 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 knock. Knock, 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 knock. No answer. Maybe we knock again. Knock, 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 knock. No answer. I'll stay at this door and I'll come get y'all. He just like continues to knock annoyingly.
I look for Frumpy.
Absolutely. Do you want to get to a vantage point or?
I just want to search around him in like the crowd.
And just outside the gate, you see this barrel with two beating eyes poking out of it. Dark Lord, we have to be quiet.
No, we don't have to be anything, right? Oh, Frumpy. Have you returned?
Dark Lord, I have. Dark Lord, I saw that you were trying to get into the temple. I probably opened the door. He starts rolling over to the sanctuary, and he breaks the glass. And just like slides in clumsily. You'll hear Archie going, "What the hell is going on? Oh my god!" The door unclicks. The door unlocks. And slowly opens as y'all see Frumpy being held by Mage Hand, by Archie. Hi. Is this one of yours?
Hi there. I continue to try my best to look unassociated with this. I'm sitting there. What?
I nonchalantly walk up to Archie, grab Frumpy out of the mage hand, caressing him like a cat. Yes, this is mine, thank you. I seem to have misplaced it.
And
My jaw just fucking drops.
Landon was supposed to go get y'all. Did he not?
He probably
was-
just wanted to do it himself without me to one-up me.
Russo leads y'all down into the cellar with Archie. I have just one idea. We've had problem giants here in the past, and how we typically deal with them is we just send them far away. Riser, you would notice what this is. It is the teleportation lasso. Specifically made to just like get rid of problem giants, sending them to the very top of Mount Herd. He hands you the lasso. Bring back Landon. He sends y'all on y'all's way. You kind of track Landon down this road, and you can clearly see that he's going towards the giant, which now y'all can see off in the distance.
I'm gonna go see if I can get a little closer. And
You approach them, and you stay silent enough for them not to notice you immediately. You hear Donar monologue to himself and to the giant. I'm thinking after we get the fucking bastard Red Belly's boots off him, and I get them back on my feet as a birthright, maybe I can finally save my mom. And at that moment, you're kind of like just like a mouth agape at the stupidity. You step on a hand as you look down and see the bloodied corpse of Landon. As
oh,
As you do
That's
that,
not good.
you make a loud noise, and the hill giant sees you.
Is there a tree nearby that I could walk up?
Indeed.
And then I'm going to cast Unbroken Air, walking up the tree, and then just kind of like generating like some wind in his hands. He's just kind of cast it out, and it forms a fist as it kind of punches Donner in the side of the face, dealing
Badass.
19 damage and sending him 20 feet away, hurling.
As Donar falls to the ground, splatting against a chopped over tree stump, dying immediately on impact.
Holy fuck.
The lasso completely encases the giant. You see a poof as he disappears. And the lasso falls to the ground. Geller left outside of combat with Donar splat against a tree stump. Frumpy's actually over by Landon's body.
Riser like reaches down and like grabs Frumpy by like the scruff of his neck and like tosses him off. Kind of knelt down next to him, and he isn't like particularly distraught.
We'll get into the town. Riza, you should probably tell the town what's going on as you've experienced it firsthand. people start to gather on the stage. RG kind of guides all of y'all to the stage.
I kind of walk forward and start to speak.
So that's hard work. That one sound really figure out what caused this. I do want to acknowledge another member of the Rangers, unfortunately, did not survive this encounter with the Giants.
That's your gas. That's all the little snow.
Unfortunately, our fellow Rangers did not make away with their life. I did bring his fly back with us. He will be given another ceremony in 7 days. This time, evening, we're going to make sure that the chaos caused by these Giants is stopped and that we can avoid it. We're going to try to build a Ranger soon. And hopefully, we see some Rangers
Routine spirits on as the wood elf pulls on Dolan's sleeve. Hey.
Yep.
If you could play like just a small tune.
I was just about to do that anyways.
Hey Don, you wanna go on down to the water or something?
Why not?
I don't know if you saw me doing it earlier, but the thing where I was sitting underwater is meditation. I feel like you should try it.
Sure. Why not?
I'll go to the lake and it is lit by magical vines with these glowing flowers on them.
What are
As-
we actually doing here?
You sit in the water, and then you are one with the water. The water spirit communes with you. You're deprived of all sensations. And you just think.
While you're in the water, you'll notice a light green glow coming from the middle of the lake. You'll go kind of like directs your eyes to it, and it seems to be a small burning light in the very middle of the lake, the very bottom. You'll see this flickering flame. It seems to be like a normal fire, but again, under the water. Around it, you see what seems to be just an abundance of life. Fishes go through the flames completely unharmed. As y'all get closer, y'all feel less the need to breathe. As y'all start inhaling the water itself, being able to breathe underwater now by the flame.
Yoko's immediately going down to the meditation mat.
Of course he is.
This is obviously been set up by the water spirit or some shit. This is how Yoko knows that what he's doing is good.
While y'all are down there, y'all finally get y'all's eyes closed. Y'all sit, and while y'all are doing that, we'll bring it back to Elias and Riser. You see a Talode. The light harbinger gives me a feeling that you will need this. She puts a hand on your shoulder and Elias's shoulder, giving y'all the effect of a long rest. I don't think y'all's journey ends tonight, and I don't believe y'all should stay for the funeral. I think time is of the essence. Flamma looks back at you. Your friends saw in the lake. The harbinger is giving them a message right now. Go into the city square. They'll meet you there soon. We're gonna cut back to Dolan and Yoko. While you'll meditate around the flame, start seeing colors. Those colors start turning into shapes, which start turning into meaning. You'll see almost images in y'all's minds
Oh, they laced me.
of little chained webbed feet. And you'll see Russo tied to a dungeon's table somewhere where y'all do not know. Dolan, you see specifically not only Russo, but your mother in a jail cell.
Huh?
You see a tall elf pacing back and forth, and only Duck Jesus stares directly at y'all through this vision. After a while, the whole vision goes back to black, as y'all feel a long rest has affected y'all. Is of the essence. As y'all wake back up from y'all's meditation. Quickly getting dressed back to the center of the town, where y'all see Elias and Riser waiting for y'all. And as y'all gather around, y'all see small little Russo walk out into the middle of the street. So, Red Belly, I'm gonna get those boots, and you're not gonna like it. as he draws a great sword from his back that first wasn't there. Almost looks like it was pulled magically out of thin air. And as you start to really look at him, you see a horn around Russo's neck.
Oh no.
What
And
the-
that's where we'll end the session.
What the fuck?
Don't fucking do that to me, you asshole.
What?
No. We have to have this fight, dude.